I am waiting on one person to join me to help me network through this work through this whole process because I only just found HAPS last night, y'all. But I am a Washington D.C. based musician, originally from New Zealand, which is why I have a strange accent. But I am here because, I'm a full time musician and I love playing music. Music is one of the things that has helped me to stay sane, stay happy, stay, on top of my game. So I'm really grateful that that the world has pivoted somewhat to include these online platforms to help us, thrive and grow and move through the unknown that has been 2020 and 2021. Hey Nathan, happy Tuesday. I've invited you up on stage, but I don't know if you got my invite, so we'll see. It's all good. Oh, there we go. We'll try that. Cool. So, on that note, I'm going to play some songs for you guys to hopefully brighten up your afternoon. And these songs are from my upcoming album called Born in Crisis, which is, oh gosh, where do I even start? I'll play a couple of songs. I'll play a couple of songs first, then we can talk about the album and what was the inspiration and why I do what I do. So before we even start with the album, I'm actually going to play you a song that I will play with my papers here on my guitar strings because I don't know how to function. But this is a song that makes my heart happy. I released this at the beginning of the pandemic, before the pandemic was even a thing. And gosh, it's one of those songs that I actually wrote it because I was nervous about moving to Washington, D.C., believe it or not. But it's kind of just continued to serve me and served me very well throughout the entirety of 2020. So this is a song called Be Brave, reminding you that, you don't always have to put on a brave face, that the strongest, even the strongest, have their days. I hope you enjoy. Oh, that's very loud. Let's try that again. My bass is very high. Hey David, what's going on, man? Open your mind, won't you? Dream a little bigger. Open your eyes, won't you? Say a little bigger. The chains that once held you in their teeth, can I feel them now? Open your mind, won't you? Dream a little bigger. Keep it alive, won't you? Feel your fire. Give it time, won't you? Hold your head higher. The claws that once gripped you so tight, can I feel them now? Open your mind, won't you? Dream a little bigger. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay, you can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay. You can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Just be brave. Hold it close, won't you? Believe you have it. Give it a home, won't you? Feel your magic. The locks that held you trapped so long have been and gone. Open your mind, won't you? Dream a little bigger. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay, you can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay, you can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Everyone knows the fighter can never lose. With every defeat, the fire burns brighter in you. Oh, oh. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay, you can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Even the strongest sometimes fall. It's okay, you can't win them all. Even the strongest have their days. Just be brave. Thank you. So that was my song, Be Brave. That is when Nathan comes in, obviously, to join the party. Thank you so much, Pablo. Pablo says, got the talent award. I really appreciate that, man. I don't know how to bring your comments on here on the screen because I'm still learning this entire process. So thank you.
Who are we bringing up? Who wants to come up?
Pablo said that he said I was going to try and bring his comment up, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I tried to bring him up. I'm going to bring his comment up, and I'm going to, I'm here to help you in the back end.
You're amazing. For those of you who don't know who Nathan Kettler is, he's basically Clark Kent, Superman. Like, he pretends to be like all humble and stuff, but basically he's got superpowers, y'all. He can do everything except help me tune my guitar.
Definitely can't do that.
So Nathan Kettler is the founding father of the Academy of Awesome because he is the advocate of awesome, or I don't know, everything else that AOA stands for, as long as it's awesome, basically.
Thank you, Pablo. We've been talking about Pablo. Pablo. We were over in club. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm not on the stage, so I'm gonna jump on for just a second and say hey. So hey, we were talking about we're going to be trying to bring people over here. It's awesome, and Pablo's a huge part of that. And Pablo, you hanging out on our video yesterday, blew that one up, and just so appreciate. Okay, you can hear loud and clear when we're off stage, so that's awesome. He's always dropping the value and helping us out, so we love it. I was loving that song. I did a little share with it, so I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna step off stage and mute my mic, but I'm gonna try and hang out with the comments and engage if I can.
Thank you, Nathan. You're a rock star. Like Pablo said, totally. What he said, I agree with. 1000%. So this entire purpose of this particular show, I'm think I'm going to try and do this at 1:30 every day this week while my housemate's in Florida, just to sort of get used to this platform, just like Nathan has been doing, but also talk about this upcoming film that I have going on and this upcoming album that I've got going on called Born in Crisis. And basically, it started with me recognizing that I had been pouring my heart and soul into helping teenagers channel their voices, their struggles, their overwhelm into songwriting and, amazing epic songs of their truth, that I kind of forgot to do the same thing for myself. So I set myself a goal of writing a song a day for the month of February. It went a little bit over, and I ended up writing 30 songs in 30 days, recording an album, and then turning that album into a film, which is coming out soon as well. But this is one of the songs that I wrote in dedication to actually one of my Inner Circle members. The Inner Circle is called Emma G Nation. I get it, like imagination. I'll make a great dad one day. And one of these members, she gave me the title of Behind Her Eyes. And being given a title like that and told to run with it, I didn't know where I was going to go with it. And this actually turned into one of the most vulnerable songs I've ever written in my life, loosely based on the person that it was written about, but also largely based on my own experiences. So if this gives you a feeling, good, you're welcome. If it makes you uncomfortable, good, you're welcome. Because I think it's only through stepping into that uncomfortable that we can learn to love ourselves and heal ourselves again. So I'm missing all the conversations. Jay is here. What's up? Thank you so much for being here, man. It's too low. Why is it too low? Here we go. This is a capo, guys. Okay. She was the girl you wanted to know. Smile was the mask that covered her soul. She drew you in with every note. She resonates love and hope. 'Cause every hero has a story. Without the pain, you won't have glory. No, I know you wanna give up sometimes. The fire burns behind her eyes. She was the one you broke with your words. Clenched fist through the wall before ripping her skirt. She closed her eyes to block out the hurt. Smile through the tears she'd been through worse. 'Cause every hero has a story. Without the pain, you won't have glory. No, I know you wanna give up sometimes. The fire burns behind her eyes. Now she's a wife, a mom, and a friend, balancing grief while healing her past. She draws you in with every laugh, while telling herself she can't turn back. 'Cause even in dark, there's always a light. It's not about the storms, what's inside your mind. 'Cause she found her truth deep inside. She's back on her feet and ready to fight. 'Cause every hero has a story. Without the pain, you won't have glory. No, I know you wanna give up sometimes. The fire burns behind our eyes. 'Cause every hero has a story. Without the pain, you won't have glory. No, I know you wanna give up sometimes. The fire burns behind her eyes. 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 Thank you. I was missing all the comments there. Somebody commented asking for my phone number, and I kind of tuned the truck out.
Yeah, I was like, I can't really respond to that one, but man,
like, no, dude, like, have some class. Come on.
that one came from Periscope. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to get some icons to show the love. I was so yeah. It was so good. It was so good.
Thank you. It's funny because like that song literally talks about rape culture, and so and then to have somebody like, "Hey, can I have your number?" I'm like, that's ironic. Anyways,
Time out. We gotta call attention to that irony, but like, cause you know.
I'm laughing because it's so uncomfortable. Like I was reading an article last night on Facebook. It was, I went to some site and it was talking about, hashtag not all men, or hashtag actually it is all men, because not because all men are culprits, but as women we have unfortunately been conditioned to be very wary of all men, right? And so it breaks my heart because I know there are so many beautiful, gorgeous, powerful allied men in the world that, like mother truckers on Periscope, just be ruining it for everybody.
And you know what? Like the thing is too, though, is you do, because it is all men, and then you got to figure out who it's not. You have to default there, and then figure out which one of us aren't creeps. So and you don't know until you know, but you have to protect yourself. So I always appreciate that, and but I'm just happy that you're sharing beautiful music with us, and so this is awesome, and that's what it's about. I tried to put up a GIF heart. You can't do GIFs. So I'm gonna find a picture that represents the love that I'm feeling for the songs. I'm trying to add some love up here because it's awesome. I'm gonna disappear and go to mute and let you keep sharing your amazingness.
Thank you. And thank you for the love for Tasha and from Pablo. And you're dropping mics. Don't drop mics, man. Mics are expensive. I'm just saying, like, you're wasting money that way. But I appreciate you, man. Okay, so this one is, this is one of my favorites. So this is the theme song for the film Born in Crisis. If you're interested in learning more about the film, you can go to bornincrisisthefilm.com. It's a film that really talks about how we as human beings can use, our emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental selves are all interlinked, right? And as a result of that, I mean, like I said before, music literally helped me regrow my brain after severe brain trauma. Having a condition called hydrocephalus and having had 10 brain surgeries, having had 24 surgeries in total, spending weeks upon weeks upon weeks in hospital. And what do you do when you have severe brain damage? Is you turn to music and write a song and try and channel your struggles into empowering songs. So this song came out of that. flashbacks of my being in hospital, flashbacks of being called a freak, flashbacks of being called Frankenstein, and really recognizing that, at the end of the day, if you're not somebody's cup of tea, maybe you want to be somebody's shot of tequila instead, and that's why y'all are not getting along. So this is a song titled "If I'm Too Much." Let's go a little bit more treble. If I'm to live up to my potential, if I'm to be the best that I can, if I'm to soar to the highest mountain, I need to love who I am. If I'm to break every mental barrier, if I'm to prove all the limits wrong, if I'm to breathe into my power, I need to love who I am. Kill the prior me, step into who I'm meant to be. Well, if I'm too much for you, good. You can walk away. I never wanna have to prove to you, convince you to stay. I do this for me. If I'm to be the change I wanna see, if I'm to serve the whole world, if I'm to live with compassion and strength, I need to love me first. If I'm to step up into my higher self, if I'm to trust my inner God, if I'm to grow my spiritual health, I need to love me first. Kill the prior me, step into who I'm meant to be. Well, if I'm too much for you, you can walk away. I never wanna have to prove to you, convince you to stay. I do this for me. I do this for me. I always do the best I can to live a life that's free. It's not about making you uncomfortable, 'cause I do this for me. Well, if I'm too much for you, walk away. I never wanna have to prove to you, convince you to say. I do this for me. I do this for me. Do this for me. And that's my song. Thank you, Nathan.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, and thank you. Like, it's funny because I told you I was listening to your songs while I was doing some work when I discovered them, and so now it's like, oh yeah, like it's funny because it's familiar. It's only the second time I've heard them, and they're already familiar and warming, and so I just I just want to express that. So I appreciate it, and I'm so glad you're sharing it with us. And thank you everybody that's sharing love, and I'm trying to keep up with the comments and share love, but seriously, like Mark, thank you, and Pablo, thank you for putting this together, but also for engaging with the community and making this special and putting this place because together, and we're excited to be able to hang out with you. So Emma G and the AOA, and just we're happy to be here, and so we're gonna keep. Oh, look, we got Peter from the Habs team. Welcome. Look at, I mean, it's so awesome. Like this is an amazing. This is really an amazing community and space. You guys can just hear me in the background. My name's Nathan, advocate of awesome.
I'm,
Um, and
it's so
and
difficult to keep up with the comments, man. Sorry, carry on.
yeah, no, I'm keeping up. We're appreciating it, and this is just really just exciting, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying you sharing. I'm enjoying the community. We've been talking about it in our community over at Clubhouse, like you guys, because we have this real authentic thing going on over there, right? I'm like, hey, there's a community over there where people are supportive and are helping each other out, and it's kind of like we've only been on here 24 hours, like not even 24 hours, but it's been just welcoming and awesome. And so I want to thank everybody from the Habs team that's been here and just getting involved and communicating and sharing and blessing the space. And so just, this is cool. I'm going to stop interrupting now and let you get back to awesomeness and try and find some fun pictures to play on the screen while you're playing. So thank you, Emma G. This is fun.
My only request from you, Nathan, is when you're talking, please come on stage because nobody can see you. You're just like the voice of God right now. It's hilarious. The most animated God I've ever heard. So thank you. Okay, so yeah, Peter says, there he is. Yeah, there we go. There's an actual person behind the voice. I'm not just secretly a ventriloquist that does male voices really well. So there we go. So this next one is called The Wolf I Feed. Are you familiar? Actually, Nathan, can you come back on stage for a minute? I want to have a conversation with you for a tick.
There I am. I am back. Here we are.
Are you familiar with the Native American tale of the two wolves that live inside of us?
I am not.
Okay. So this is like back in, I think it was January. I just finished up a job and I like was so burnt out and I hit a wall. And you know how like sometimes the universe just likes to deliver like omens or messages that, you know, at the time you need them and you're just like, what the truck is going on? Well, this is what happened. I was, I don't know, on Facebook maybe, or I was on some sort of news app and this story came across my timeline where it talks about the two wolves that live inside of us. And the story goes like this. There's a grandfather talking to his grandson about apparently, according to Native American history or legend, there are two wolves that live inside of us. One wolf is the wolf of anger, of depression, of jealousy, of spite, of negativity, and everything that we don't want. The other wolf that lives inside of us is a wolf of compassion, empathy, love, awesomeness, and everything that we do want, right? And as the grandfather is telling his grandson, the grandson gets increasingly worried and he says to his grandfather, well, which wolf wins? You know, like if these two wolves are constantly fighting one another inside of us, which wolf wins the battle? And the grandfather looks at the grandson and says, the wolf that you feed. So that is what inspired this next song called The Wolf I Feed, which again helped me really, thrive and hold on and not completely fall apart during the pandemic. So do you have any, like, before I play it, do you have any sort of, because
first I want to thank
like nuggets of wisdom, and I feel like you're always the person that picks the positive, and that's what I strive to do as well. I just like, I don't know, I want to share that with you to sort of get your feedback on what how we can all step into our awesome, step into our power, and step into that positive wolf.
Oh my gosh, thank you for giving that opportunity. I love that story, and I guess I've never heard it, and it resonates. And how do we choose that other side? And really, I think it's by looking for what we talked about today in the AOA, it's gratitude, right? Finding things to be grateful for, so that positive wolf shines brighter, right? So that the light is shined on that one. And so I hadn't really thought about it, but it resonated with me, and I love it. And now I'm super excited to hear the song. So and I really like. Just real quick, I love how you engage. Like you pulled me up and you helped me sign out, yesterday, and you're asking me to come out and hang out, and I just really appreciate. Like, this is new to me, right? Like I enjoy you, and I believe in you and what you're doing, and I am your advocate of awesome, right? But you make it so easy and fun. So this is gonna be a fun time on Haps and hanging out. So yeah, that is a. Yeah, I love your stories, and I love how you interject them, and yeah, I just really appreciate you and what we're doing. So I gotta stop talking because it's fun, but I want to hear you sing some more.
Okay, I'll get to it then. It's funny because a lot of these songs I play on piano, so I'm totally adapting them to guitar right now. It's we'll see how it goes. Tearing down the habits, forgetting who I was, confronted by a darkness I began to be afraid of. Still my head high, throwing a lullaby, a shield against the storm. Locked inside the cages, there's madness in my mind. To build a better new, we gotta tear down these walls. The only way is through. I'ma lead it from the heart. In the darkness, stars with me. I will do things differently. It's about the wolf I fade. Boys for a battle, courage or peace of mind, running round in circles, wreaks havoc every time. Still my head high, kill fear with a smile. I'll rise against the storm, breaking through the pages. I get buried deep inside. To build a better new, we gotta tear down these walls. The only way is through. I'ma lead it from the heart. In the darkness, starts with me. I will do things differently. It's about the wolf I feed. I haven't broke down yet. I'll make this wolf my friend. I'm brave enough and ready to forgive myself and leave my fear behind. Taking back my life, my peace of mind. To build a better new, we gotta tear down these walls. The only way is through. I'ma lead it from the heart. In the darkness, starts with me. I will do things differently. It's about the wolf I fade. It's about the wolf I fade. that's that. Nathan saying authenticity and awesomeness. Yes, we are all about that. We are all about that. And that's one of the things that I really, I don't know, it's one of the powers of songwriting. I think that it's we live in an age these days when I feel like we have forgotten what it's like to be human. We forget how to communicate. We forget how to interact. We forget how to be real and show up unapologetically. You know, we're constantly showing the highlight reel of ourselves on Instagram and on Facebook and whatever. And I'm just so over that. I'm so over pretending that everything is always fine all of the time. You know, that's not authentic. That doesn't actually empower anybody. You know, the power of vulnerability means that you give other people permission to be their authentic selves so that we can all recognize real and really focus on leading with love and leading with truth and leading with the ability to be okay being not okay. And only from that, only from like recognizing that, I think, can we grow and become the highlight reel that we want. Does that make sense? Peter says, love the emphasis on authenticity. Yo, that's what we're all about. That's literally why I'm here. Is to
I'm gonna
go through
I'm gonna
music.
jump up. This is, you know, it, the song is beautiful, and like it's funny because like I'm preparing like the next time we do this, I want images. I wanted a wolf coming up. I'm like trying to go get your logo from over there. You know what I mean? I'm logging into to this place and that place, and so I'm having fun. Like just in the background, you guys know like. I love to facilitate and just try and bring my energy to it. But like, I'm having fun back here looking for pictures, bringing stuff up and just and just letting people so guys, this is super fun um and the focus on authenticity. I feel like, sorry, I'm playing with stuff, but but I feel like I just feel it here. There's it's just awesome energy, and the people that are put it together are invested in it. You got, like it's really unique, and it's got me energized. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I have to hunt them down. So there we go.
I
And
got you.
and
I got you.
yeah, I mean, because I just want to, we need to make sure people are knowing, who you are as you're singing, and it's beautiful. And a lot of people do know, but whoever doesn't know, we want to get you out there. It's not just your beautiful music. Like for anybody that doesn't know, Emma G is also a youth empowerment through music coach, and she helps teenagers 14 to 18 go through and write over a course of 10 weeks, write out 10 songs and create their album, their anthem of overcoming for depression, anxiety, and overwhelm. And I was like, she told me this, I'm like, oh my God, like I've got what teenager doesn't need to write their own album, right? To have that empowerment, that overcoming. And so I'm excited to help her get her mission and her message and her music out to the world. And here we are. And then we come with Haps, and we stumble upon it. And there's amazing people here that are engaging and bringing authenticity. So it makes it fun to hang out here and play it. And of course, we get to save it in the other places that are important to us or whatever. But what's here and the engagement that we're getting right here is special. And so I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy to be a part of being able to facilitate and hang out and play in the back end. So thank you guys. Thank you, Emma, for sharing that. Anyone who comes across this later, thank you for listening in and enjoying it. And I'm going to jump off now, and because I got more pictures to play with. So I'm going to jump off now and let you get back to some more music. What's up next for us? Do we got a story leading into the next one? What do
Yeah.
we
So
got next?
this next one, it's funny. So my partner he runs a Krav Maga school here in Chevy Chase, Maryland. I live in DC, but it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from my house. But it's so this song, it's kind of, look, y'all, I have a really difficult time talking about my issues. This is why I turned to songwriting in the first place, is that I needed an outlet to try and connect with people that wasn't confrontational. And so that's why I found music. And so even as an adult woman, I still find it easier to write songs and process my ish through songwriting, right? So the reason I bring up my partner is because a lot of the metaphors that you'll hear here are fighting terms or some such, which is just amusing to me. But this was my recent song of recognizing that my mind, I need, if I want anything to change in my life, I need to change my mindset first. Nothing is going to help me overcome than me. So when something gets me triggered, I need to recognize that the trigger isn't in somebody else's hand, it's in my hand the whole time. So once I empower myself to take back control of those misinterpretations, I can move on with my life. So here we go. That is too high. What am I doing? I hold up the past like a badge of honor. Lean into the pain, the nightmares and horror. And though I tell myself that I'm a survivor, it's hard to remember when I won the war. So caught up in the shots I barely miss, I block and counter, misinterpret every hit. So I duck and cover, but you never aimed at all. Am I playing tricks again? You only caught me if I fall, hoping that this was not the end. And I tell myself, give love a chance. I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand. And I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand. I'm learning to wipe the blackboard clean, erasing the lies that have only hurt me. And though I face myself, a mistaken identity, it's hard to remember who I was before. Caught up in the shots I barely miss, I block and counter, misinterpret every hit. So I duck and cover, but you never aimed at all. My mind's playing tricks again. You only caught me if I fall, hoping that this was not the end. And I tell myself, give love a chance. And I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand. I tell myself, give love a chance. And I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand. So I'm letting my guard down, learning to be open, hoping you won't knock me out and leave me broken, but you never aimed at all. My mind's playing tricks again. No, you only caught me if I fall, hoping that this was not the end. And I tell myself, give love a chance. I tell myself, give love a chance. I tell myself, give love a chance. I can't keep accusing you when the trigger's in my hand.
Woo!
Thank
I
you.
like it. You gotta get your cheers on. It's like you gotta get some feedback, some energy. Dude, that was awesome. I'm like, I'm enjoying this,
Thank you. Thank
so
you.
thank you so much for coming up here and sharing your music and sharing your story and your voice and it's awesome. So you said you're gonna try and return here every day. At what time for the next couple of days?
Just until Friday. I'll try and pop in at like 1:30. I might rack your brain a little bit, Nathan, and figure out how to do these admin things that you're doing, all the tricks and things. Although I can't do it while I'm playing guitar, but
No,
pretend, just in case. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm so grateful to you, Nathan, for introducing me to this platform, and obviously to the HAPS team, to Peter and Drew
Peter and
and
Pablo and
Pablo,
Mark. There's Peter,
everybody.
Pablo, Mar. Listen, the team over here haven't they been just awesome? I mean, not just generous with helping you move forward to go, and with money, but just with time and energy and just its coolness. It's just an awesome space right now, and so again, I don't whatever it's worth, we're just enjoying it and we're having fun and
You even
and
helped
I'm
me get my
enjoying it.
mind off of my tooth extraction that I had this morning. So
What's
thank
that?
it's even helped me get my mind off of my tooth extraction that I had this morning. So thank
Oh
you.
my, yeah, here you are singing with the tooth extraction, like whoa, and like you're talking about eating breakfast, like you dribbling out or what? Like,
No, we good. We good. We hold this shit together, man. We hold it down. We hold it down.
yeah, all right. Well, Are you gonna do another one? I'm gonna jump off and stop interrupting the awesomeness. I just wanted to take that break and appreciate the people that have been hanging out, the people that are listening, and yeah,
Totally, totally. No, I want to again say massive, massive thank you. I'm going to do one more song, and I think that will be it for me today. And then because I'm going to be back tomorrow, and we'll do a couple more songs and kind of keep going like that. But if you guys have any covers that you want me to do as well, feel free to send me a message, and we can see what I can do. But this next one, this last one that I'm going to do, is called "Shine On." It is a song. Yeah, I mean, I think this was inspired actually by having insomnia, but also I've been watching a lot of like through Black History Month, the month of February. I was watching a whole bunch of documentaries to kind of educate myself more about what it means to be a brown skinned woman in this country. And I think one of the documentaries that I watched kind of inspired this next one. So I hope you like it. It's called Shine On. Adjust that volume there. Another sleepless night, waiting through your dreams, holding it inside, so no one is your scream. Too hard to know what's real, deciphering the clues, trying not to feel, so no one sees you. Shine on, the sun will rise again. Hold on, because the real you can only grow from the pressure. You don't know how bright you shine on, because the real you can only grow from the pressure. The toughest times will help you shine on. Waking every day with no end in sight, trying to make a change, starting from inside. The struggle is too real, you're tripping over grief, trying not to feel, 'cause it's hard to believe. But hold on, the sun will shine again. Hold on, because the real you can only grow from the pressure. The toughest times will help you shine on. 'Cause the real you can only grow from the pressure. You don't know how bright you shine. Oh. Hold on, even the moon depends on the sun. Hold on, 'cause you are the one. Hold on, your light will shine again. Hold on, 'cause the real you can only grow from the pressure. The toughest times will help you shine on. 'Cause the real you can only grow from the pressure. You don't know how bright you shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Da da da. Shine on. Shine on. And that is my song, Shine On, guys. Like I said, if you are interested in hearing the album, it is available now on Bandcamp, but only on Bandcamp. The official release party is happening on the 1st of May, which is the beginning of New Zealand Music Month. And because I'm from New Zealand, that's where my accent comes from. But I live here in Washington, D.C., so we will be doing something in emphasis, in celebration of the release of the album, the release of the film Born in Crisis. We're planning all kinds of things. You can keep in touch, emma@gmusic.com. And yeah, what's up, Nathan? Talk to me. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm amazing, and I really enjoyed that song. And and just this was a fun experience, and it was nice to be able to do it. I really like this song. I mean, my brain is going like I need graphics for each of the songs. I need, you know what I mean? I need like for this to come in at that time. My brain, like I am like how can we communicate what's going on visually while you're saying I can't help it. So those are I'm enjoying it, but my brain is going in all kinds of ways because it's been such a like hearing you, seeing the comments, the people engaging, the people, giving you tips, the whole thing is excitingly overwhelming, and so like, and I just keep thinking of all the ways we can like we can use this and promote, and you can engage with people and connect to people, and so I'm just that's all that's going on. That it's a lot because I'm enjoying it, and it was fun to hang out. It's nice to listen to your music. Then you're like, what kind of covers? And I was like, what? Like we can request covers too. Like like maybe you do a cover a day, maybe you know what I mean, and just different things. So yeah, when there's something new and exciting, my brain goes all excited, and so that's where I am. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm rambling, and I just appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. Right? Thank you for letting me hang out, and this has been fun and amazing. And hopefully I can come back tomorrow, and I'll be back with you lots of times. I just don't know which times, but every time I can be, I will be, and it's awesome and it's fun.
I just so appreciate you, Nathan. You're a rock star. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the smiles. Thank you for the tips. Again, I come from New Zealand, so when I hear people like tipping, I'm like, oh, you want to give me a tip? Cool. Tell me that my hair products, I don't know, like I get it, like a tip for your daily life. I'm not funny, Nathan. This is why I do music and not comedy. There we go. Okay, cool.
What? You know what? How would you know? Because you can't get the laughs in time. So that's why comedy is meant to do it in front of an audience.
Yeah, I feel like I've got so many comedian friends back in New Zealand who obviously had to pivot their online business, their business to online, and they're like, yeah, doing comedy shows on on streaming. It just doesn't work. So that's okay. I'm
You have
imagining
a lag for a laugh. You can't have a lag on a laugh, dude. Like, I mean, it just well, it's hard to know.
yeah, for real, for real, for real. So, anyways, really appreciate everybody tuning in today. I will try and be back as as Nathan said, 1:30 until the end of the week, whether Nathan's here or not. I'll be here. And if you want to, if you have a request, by all means, feel free. I call it reverse karaoke. So I usually have like a book of songs that people can choose from, and then I just sing it for people, and then they can sing it back to me, and we end up, joining souls, joining vocal harmonies. So if you are interested in doing that kind of setup, you're more than welcome to send me an email, info@imagingmusic.com, and then tomorrow even we could look at bringing you up on stage and you could sing to my lagged guitar. I don't know how it's going to work, but maybe when there's a will, there's a way. Otherwise, yes, stay in touch, be awesome, have an amazing day on purpose, spread love like it's going out of fashion, be your own kind of superhero. And of course, don't forget to, I'm going to say floss because having teeth extract, I mean, no, I do floss. I don't know. Like, use really high calcium toothpaste so that you don't have to go through what I went through this morning. I have a great dentist, but my God, my mouth is sore. So I'm going to go take some painkillers and have a nap, I think. Thank y'all.